welcome back to another video. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new, my name is Ashley. I am the owner and creator of All Things Mental Health by Ashley. So happy day after Christmas. Please comment below how you spent your Christmas and everything. So for today's video, I want to talk about labels and take you through how I do labels when it comes to my small business. Okay, so I know in previous videos I talked about potentially linking up with another local business who does labels. And just trying to go that route because out of everything in my business, making products, purchasing, the financial costs, photos, booking markets, events, festivals, researching them, all of that stuff. The most stressful part of everything for me is labels. Not actually labeling the product because that is very relaxing to me, but actually trying to create the label and different labels for different products and different scents and all that stuff is super stressful for me. So I was going to go with a company and do that route, and I still might do it, but right now I'm leaning more towards just doing my own. My labels need a complete makeover and upgrade. But before my products, let me actually grab one. So this right here is one of the first products, like labels that I did, and I used Avery. Now the reason I decided to use Avery was just because starting out doing labels, didn't really know much about it. My local, Walmart, which is local to me, had a section in there where they have labels, and I was like, oh, let me go ahead and just pick up a label, and it just happened to be they only happened to have Avery. So looked on the back of the package, and it told me how to go onto their website and create a label and all that stuff. So it seemed pretty simple. And before, what I was doing is that I had a different background for each individual scent and product, and it was just a mess, and it became stressful for me. And so now, fast forward, I really want to do a simplistic type of label that I could use universally for all products, all scents. Just need to change the scent, the product, and the size of the product container, and change the ingredients, and that's it. And print out a couple of sheets of each of those, so I already have them already ready to label when I make that product. Something simple, something to where I don't have to wait for shipping or have to wait for delivery and all of that stuff. So that's where I'm at. So I kind of just wanted to show you some of the newer labels that I made, how I decided to put what I put on the labels, and all of that. As you see in this label here for one of my first few products, it's not waterproof. So some of my products you do use in the shower, or it's sitting on your counter in your bathroom, so it could get wet. These labels do not help combat that. So I am in the process of ordering some labels that are waterproof, and we'll get to that soon on where I'm going next when it comes to my labels and how I'm planning on scaling up. Now, these labels that I'm going to show you right now are a scale up from this label, but it's still not where I want it to be. And I will end this video by telling you where I want it to be, where I plan on ordering my waterproof labels from, and all of that. So right here, I just have a sheet of labels, and on the back of an Avery sheet, it gives you a breakdown of printing tips. So go to avery.com/templates, design using the template number for this product, which is right here. The number for your product is right here. So you just type that in and it will automatically have this size with this sheet amount on it. And then it'll tell you to test print on a plain paper, and then change the printer settings to labels and print. So sounds pretty simple, and it is pretty simple for me. So basically on my labels, I have my logo, my name, and I did change my logo in my business. It was a daffodil, and now I've changed it to more of this like floral type of thing. And that is generic on all of my labels. And so the first part of what I'm going to show you is generic on all of my labels. As you see, All Things Mental Health by Ashley, and you see the little logo, and then underneath, I'm going to read what it says to you. It just says where bubbles and self-care begin. All right, so that's my logo for my business that I've created. And then it goes into underneath that. It has relaxing eucalyptus, which is my scent. It has whipped body butter underneath that. It has 8 ounces underneath that. And then it just has a list of ingredients. Very, very simple, very, very simplistic. Same thing. So for this section right here, or this label right here, everything is exactly the same, except I changed the scent. Very, very simple, right? And that's how I was able to make so many of these sheets, because my products are the same. You know, the only thing I have to change out is, so for example, if I am doing bar soap labels, only thing that I need to change out is the scent. So grapefruit passion, change it to pink sea salt, change it to relaxing eucalyptus. Everything else stays the same because the ingredients are the same that I use in my bar soaps. So just a simple way for me to kind of do this without the stress, because there's plenty of stress in a small business that you don't need labels to cause you stress. So moving into where I'm going with my business, I'm currently looking at online labels, and they have a label. I do not have it up to where I can tell you exactly what it is, but I will post it at the end of this video, the label, and I'll post a link of it, of the exact type that I'm going to get in the comment or in the description below. And it is a waterproof label. I believe it comes, I think I'm getting like 2,000 labels, so it should last me all next year, hopefully. You know, and if it doesn't last me next year, then that's absolutely great. That means I've sold over 2,000 products, which is amazing. It's around 2,000 labels, which is great. Waterproof, and same type of thing as this. It's a 2x2. There's a sheet of them, so I'm getting sheet. I think it's 12 on a sheet potentially, and I'm getting, you know, a lot of them, or something like that, or it's 20 on a sheet, and I think I'm getting 100 sheets. I don't know if that's accurate. My math may definitely be off, but if that's accurate, that's about 2,000 sheets. And I'll do it the same way. I will print the same way I do these Avery sheets. Is I already have my Avery labels, because when you do Avery labels, you're able to download that label or download that sheet of labels. So you will have a PDF that looks exactly like this. And so all I will be doing is switching out the paper in which I print on, which will be waterproof labels. So I'm expecting it to go very, very smoothly. I have not ordered them yet, but I will order them as soon as I finish this YouTube video. And I will also do another YouTube video with my new labels from Online Labels and see how that goes. A lot of YouTubers talk about online labels and ordering in bulk and how it's great and wonderful. So I really want to give them a try. I think that this may be the cheapest way for me right now. I mean, even though I'm using ink, I mean, it's not, I did not want to have to spend $50, $60 per roll. So what that would mean, for example, is that when I do a roll, I would do one roll of handmade bar soaps grapefruit. And I would have a roll of that. Then I would have to do another roll for handmade bar soap pink sea salt. Then I have to do another roll for, and then eventually you'll have, you know, at $50 a roll with as many product types and product sets that I have and product sizes, that's going to be a lot of money. Over $1,000 plus, I'm sure of it. And I don't want to put out $1,000 in labels. There is plenty of places to put $1,000 at in your small business. I guarantee you. And I personally do not want to put all of that money into labels. So for right now, this is the way that I plan on doing it for my small business. I did want to show you some, since we're on the topic of labels and all of that, I want to show you some other cute stuff that I put in my shipping boxes and put inside of my gift bags for my local customers when they pick up or meet up to pick up their product. So right here, I just have these cute little cards. They're for my slime. So if you've been keeping up with me, if you follow me on Facebook or anything like that, if you've gone onto my website, you know that I am about self-care. And so not just skincare, but self-care. Even though majority of my products are skincare related, I view them as self-care. So I also do slime, and with slime, basically, I just put one of these cards in a customer's bag so that they know that what my slime contains and precautions that they need to make when using my slime, which is just washing your hands after you use it and stuff like that. So these are just cute little cards that I like to put in customers' bags and boxes when they purchase one of my slimes. This next little card, and I believe I created these cards on Canva. I believe on Canva. If not Canva, I created it on Avery.com. I just basically picked a blank, I basically just picked one of their templates, and instead of printing them on label paper, I just printed them on cardstock. Because they have wonderful free, templates that you could use and, print. So these are just for my scrubs. It just tells you how to use it, which is just apply it to your skin, let it sit for 20 minutes, read, relax, listen to music, rinse with water, and then follow with moisturizer. And moisturizer can be anything from some of my body butter to if you actually have some moisturizer that you like to use. Because my body scrubs, my sugar scrubs, you can use on your face, you can use on your entire body. So just want to make sure that your skin is moisturized after you use the sugar scrubs. And then lastly, I have my thank you cards. And I'll cover up the code right there. But these are my thank you cards. I printed these from definitely Canva. And these are just cute little cards to give to customers to just throw in their bag before they leave my booth area or before they pick up their package or our products. Just to kind of thank them for their purchase, and that we hope you love our product as much as we love creating it. and that they get a certain percentage off of their next purchase. And they have a code. It also tells them where they can connect with me, which is my website. This is specifically geared towards some of my customers that meet me at or come by my booth at events. They may not know I have a website. So I like to make sure I put throughout my booth, on my signs, on my thank you cards, on my business cards. They have my website everywhere in their bag. So that is that. And I also decided to add something at the bottom, which says, we'd love to hear your feedback. Please leave a review. So definitely want them to leave a review and let me know what they think of the product, because that can come in handy for other customers who are contemplating on whether to purchase my products or not, and be able to make a decision based off of that. So the only thing else that I put in, put in bags or boxes, I don't make them. I do purchase these pre-made. I design them and then I get Vistaprint to print them for me, or my business cards. And I have old ones, but I really want to show y'all my new ones. And if you go over to my website, you will see them somewhere on my website. If you go to my Facebook page, which will be linked below, you'll also see that, and somewhere on my page as well, my new business cards. And I will also put one of my new business card photos at the end of this video as well. So thank y'all for watching my video on labels and other products that you can make, and how I make mine, and where I go to make mine, which is basically Vistaprint for my business cards. Avery, I have used them for my label paper as well as my current labels. However, I'll be using online labels for the actual label paper, but I'll still be using the Avery format to put on the online labels paper, which will be waterproof. I also use Canva for different things to put into people's boxes and bags, and I also use some Avery templates to create on cardstock to put in people's bags and boxes. So that's where I'm at as far as labels. And if you found an easier way to do things, or just another way that you enjoy creating your labels or purchasing your labels, please comment below, because I am always open to trying new things. And I'm sure other people who watch this video, if you're watching this video, more than likely you're either here to support me because you know me, which thank you, or you're also a small business owner that finds labels kind of struggling, or just interested in labels or anything that's to do with labels in your business. And you're kind of curious about what I do as far as labels and how I maneuver around the label world when it comes to my small business and things like that. So thank you for either one of those people that you are, and I appreciate it. And I really want to build this community on YouTube so we can be here to support each other. And I provide content that can really help you grow your business and make your business a little less stressful when it comes to labels and other different things. Please stay tuned to my next video, which I'm getting ready to make right now, on my 2023 goals for my business, and where I hope to see my business grow. I'm going to set goals that for me may be unrealistic, but if anything, 2022 has shown me in these last 3 months of being in business is that I have exceeded my goals when it comes to the goals that I've made for myself and my business. Even transitioning from the products that I used to make to my current products, which I love making, I've exceeded my goals. And so I need to really scale up and stop underestimating myself when it comes to my business. And that's what I plan on doing. So stay tuned for that next video on my goals for my small business and my small town for 2023. And thank y'all so much for the support. Please subscribe if you like this type of videos, if you like this content, if you just like me, because you know me. Please like and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you at the next video.